Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the 2023, almost 2024 Chicken House Carolina XC, and it was definitely an eventful race, but a really fun one, especially not having raced in a little while. I did, for what I thought was a little better than I thought, but it was just a really exciting race the whole way through. Right behind me is Ethan Harwell, and you'll see throughout the video we're gonna go back and forth quite a bit. I'm also here today though with my dad, Mike Sigety. Dad, say hello.
Hello everyone.
So, you're gonna see we have a little bit of back cam and front cam in this video, and Ethan was from someone that I'm pretty close with, told me before the race that Ethan was kind of just a lot faster than me, so I kind of believed them. Right now I had no clue, I thought I was just holding Ethan up, but watching this back camera, it really doesn't look like he's on my tail that much. I mean, he's trying to get around me, he's taking different lines, but I feel like I'm a little bit of a gap on him. So since it's winter break, we come down here to South Carolina, which is actually where the series is located, pretty close to Ethan's house. It's all really in South Carolina and North Carolina, I'm pretty sure. And they do like a GP style racing, like J-Day, except for the little bikes, or like the super minis and the 85s, the 105s. They just do a 1 hour race. So this is gonna be my 1 hour moto, and soon you're gonna see I'm about to get past. I was doing pretty good, and then we get into this open section, and I'm definitely not the best at open stuff. I'm better at the tighter stuff, which there was a lot of in this race. I actually really liked it. But here, I leave the door wide open, and Ethan gets in front of me. I try to cut on the inside of him, which you guys are going to see once we go to the front cam. See, he gets in front of me. I try to cut on the inside, but I wasn't really even close. But right now, from what people told me before the race, Ethan's a lot faster than me, so I'm expecting Ethan to drop me. I'm expecting him to kind of make quick work. I'm just going to do whatever I can to keep up to him. But although he is kind of dropping me in the grass track, once we get back into the woods, I feel like I could really kind of keep up with him. I felt really good on the track, and I didn't feel like he was anything out of reach. I felt like we were going to have a good battle, which we definitely do, so keep watching. But like I said, it's winter break. We come down to South Carolina for the nice warm weather, and we go to Battery Park all week. Battery Park was great. I was riding with Nick DeFeo, Ryan Amancia, a couple other really fast guys, and I had a good time. And then the weekend comes, and we come down for the warm weather. It was 8 degrees warmer in New Jersey than it was in South Carolina. It was really cold. And I noticed a lot of the people in South Carolina, they dress like it's 2 degrees out if it's like anywhere chilly, because they're not used to the cold weather at all. It was crazy how much they overdress. Here, Ethan goes the wrong way a little bit, and I'm stupid, so I follow him, and nothing really happens of it. I get a little bit closer, and we just keep going back on the right trail. It was a little bit confusing crossing the road, though, at an angle. It made it feel like it should have gone that direction that he went, but it wasn't. This race probably had more single track than any race I've done in a little while, and the thing that was like a little bit annoying was the lappers were a big problem. I mean, I think it was 7 out of the 8 laps that I was in front, it was like lappers would just keep holding me up. And obviously I should have been able to pass them, but what would happen is a lapper would hold me up because there was no place to get off the track. And it's no fault of their own, there was just nowhere to get off the track. And then Ethan would catch me, and then the lapper would pull off and let both of us go. So it would just allow Ethan to keep closing up that gap each time I would try to put one on him. But it ended up working out kind of in the end. But I had a good race. It was fun still.
So I think the reason no one expected you to give Ethan a run for his money, let alone beat him, which you did, is that he's had some really good finishes at GNCC this year. I know he had at least 2, maybe more, second overalls in the youth races, and I know he trains with Mike Lafferty, and so he's got a good program going. He definitely picked up the speed a lot more than when you and him were in the same class years ago. So it was interesting to see that you guys battled like this the whole race. And I don't know if Ryder, you said this already, but you're going to basically show them a whole lap here. So we're going to do a little shout out here if you need any air filters. We really like the DT1 filters. They have a neoprene sealing ring between the filter and the air boot, so you don't have to use grease if you're still doing it old school style. And if you go to their website and use the disc code, you'll get 40% off, which is FASTFOAM, FASTFOA. And while we're doing sponsor plugs and stuff like that, if you could please comment on the video. We don't care what you say. If there's something, a suggestion, we're all ears. We're just trying to make good video. If you like the video, if you're a family watching it together, we make all our videos very family friendly. So if you want to comment, like, subscribe, that would be really awesome. I appreciate it.
So I think I kind of touched on this before, but right now I'm a little bit confused because I'm like, Ethan must not have like rode the track on an e-bike or anything. He must be just doing a first lap pace that's kind of easy for him, because although we're definitely not going slow. I'm not gonna say anyone's going slow, but we're not going at a really fast race pace right now. I feel like we're just kind of trail riding pretty fast, like a good trail ride speed. But I think it was part of like everything. Maybe he hadn't ridden the track that much on the bicycle. Maybe he was just trying to play it safe and learn the track more because of his first lap. But I was confused at how not difficult it was to keep up with him. I don't know if there's a good way to put that, but I was just feeling good right now.
Yeah, that's great when you're out there and you're riding at a good pace and you're feeling comfortable at that pace, not riding over your head. Yeah, you guys had a good battle. Pretty much the 3/4 of the race, you guys were this close together. This was really, really good video. And we have actually another video coming with Ryder's first race on a 125 or a big bike in general. He has the new 2024 YZ 125, and it was basically bone stock. I mean, it has the stock tubes in it, it had the stock tires on it. So, that was a really good race too. So stay tuned for that. And actually in that race, I'm going to mention this too. I'm sorry if we're going to repeat ourselves in the next race, but Ryder lost his camera and somebody turned it in again. Like these things break off and they're $250, high performance batteries, high power, high capacity memory cards. So whoever turned that in, thank you so much. That really would have been a bummer if we had to go buy another camera. So this is in South Carolina. It's called the Carolina XC. I think Ryder mentioned that. It's a new series to us. It's local to Ethan and other people, I guess, in South Carolina. And it was actually a lot of fun. I mean, you can see it's a smaller series, but it was a GP style 1 hour race for the youth. And then in the big bikes, it was 2 30-minute races, about 8-9 minute laps. And I really like this format better. They did a great job. The course was well marked. Nobody got lost. They had us run through the pits a couple times, which was pretty cool. So there was lots of spectating. Everybody was really friendly, and you should check it out if you're in South Carolina, called the Carolina XC series.
So right here, I make a pass on Ethan. He takes a little bit of a bad line to the right. Or I guess I take a good line to the left. I don't know which one it is, but furthermore, I'm in front of him now, and I'm trying to get away pretty much as fast as I can. And I was pretty happy at this point because I was told from the beginning of the race that Ethan was just kind of gonna walk me, and that I was just gonna do whatever I can to keep up with him. And ended up being, I just passed him, and I'm starting to put a little bit of a gap on him. And I keep this for, I think, the better part of a lap, and then I make a little bit of a mistake coming into this like little section here. Right here, I make a mistake. I'm going down this straightaway, and there's a little kid on a 50, and I want to give him as much. I don't want to hit him, obviously. So I go to the outside, and he kind of cuts me off, and I don't want to hit him, so I let him have room, and Ethan gets by me, and that was about the lap that I was in front of him. So right now, there's a little bit of short video, but I'm back behind him.
This is that same scene from the other angle.
Yeah, see, I come around the corner, I don't want to hit the kid on the 50, and Ethan ends up going around the outside and getting me.
So right after this is scoring, and this was, I think, you guys did like 7 or 8 laps, and this was the one lap that Ethan went through scoring first. The other 7 laps you went through first, and he was pretty much chasing you.
So I'm gonna put in some clips from my Instagram video, and if you guys like them, make sure to check out the channel because it's really cool. Oh, I think it's really cool at least. You usually get to see stuff there before you get to see it on YouTube. You'll see how I did at the races, you'll see the new bikes, you'll see everything. Usually on the Instagram first, so make sure you guys go check that out.
Yeah, here on the right is a clip that would show up on Instagram. Ryder cut the clips a little short, but Ethan was basically in the clips with him for most of them, but it's just him here. But other people also send clips in that he uses, which come out pretty cool too. That road crossing was a little scary at one point, right?
Yeah, one of the laps, I actually, there was a truck. The guy I guess the guy that was supposed to stop trucks and cars from coming through, I guess he wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened. There was a little bit of a mix-up there, and there was a truck coming right as I was riding and almost hit the truck. That would've kind of sucked.
Did you use that scene in your intro or no?
No, I didn't actually see it in the video.
Gotcha.
Make sure you guys keep watching though, because I end up getting a little bit of a lead, but a big crash happens at the end, and it does kind of mix things up a lot, which we'll explain later in the video, so make sure you guys keep watching.
So there was a stick that actually went in Ryder's helmet and skinned his head between his goggle and his face, and he's got a scratch now, and just another reason to always keep your goggles on, really. If you have to buy more goggles so you can change goggles more, just keep your goggles on. You don't want to lose an eye. So what a lot of people up north do is they go down to Battery Park for the Christmas week, and there were so many local people to the northeast area down there riding, and it was so much fun. And they have a really great training facility there. They have all different level motocross tracks, and it's like probably the only off-road park I know that has decent single track. And that was a good tune-up for us, because we only get to ride maybe one day a week now. It's been really bad weather during the week. It gets dark, and it's been either raining a lot or frozen. But we went to Battery Park and got to ride almost every day, so that was great. And a lot of people from Battery Park came here, so check it out.
So in a second, you're gonna see Ethan tries to take a line over a log. I go around the outside and I'm able to pass him. I thought that clip just looked really cool. And then I come around here, I'm going on the outside of these kids, and it's hard to tell in the video. That's the pass again. It's hard to tell in the video, but it's sketchy going on the outside of these trees. You're gonna see me. See, I kind of go off trail here in the leaves, but I can't see anything off trail, and it just got a little sketchy. But right now I'm just trying to run away with it again, and I'm having a great time, because this race is really just a fun race, and I'm having a battle, and I like battling, and I'm winning, and I like winning. So right now I'm having a blast.
Yeah, you looked really good. It looked like a lot of fun race, a really fun race. All the parents looked like they were having a good time too. Definitely recommend checking it out.
So, last lap, I actually had a pretty bad tip over. I was following in this section. You're gonna see it right when you come around this turn. It actually happened right here. See how tight this section is right here? I was following someone, and they got their foot peg caught on a tree, and they flipped over, like they stopped. And I didn't have time to stop, so I flipped over the handlebars. And look, it's really difficult to tell, but see, that's my bike laying on the ground, and it's kind of on top of him because we just flipped over the handlebars, kind of both of us. And we get up. Now this is me trying to figure out how to get my bike back in order, because I can't really get anywhere because his bike is also in the way. We're waiting, and there Ethan shows up. So I had a good bit of a lead, but it kind of gets all closed up. However, this trail is so tight. All three of us, it's dead silent. We can't say any words. We're all trying to figure out how to get the bikes out of there. And it was just interesting. And here's our friend Trent. So have a good day. See you guys. Bye.
My name is Triff, and I watch Ryder's videos.
Yeah.